I'm broke. So broke at any moment the car repossession people are gonna come snatch my car. So I only put $5 worth of gas in it a day. Cause I'll be damned if they gonna snatch it on a full tank. They might take it, but they gonna tow it. I recently had to move in with my mama, only to realize she had already moved in with her mama. And my mother and her mother are 16 years apart, so I'm literally living with Dorothy and Sophia of the Golden Girls. But the messed up part about it all is my grandmother's the only one in the house getting laid, while my mother and I in the basement playing Uno. Talking about what's wrong with this picture. My grandmother has a Facebook page. In the picture, she's in a bikini. But in the background, you can see her walker. But grandma has bedazzled it. My grandmother's funny. She has her age on Facebook as August 22nd, 1984. I was like, you younger than me, Grandma? That's how he's gonna mess my esteem up like that. But she gives her age away in her Facebook statuses. Cause she'll put stuff up like, being gay is so much better than icy hot. Yesterday she put up there, good night Facebook. It was 7:15. My whole family's funny because they think they can tell the weather with their elbows. Like my grandmother, my knees hurt and it's gonna rain. My mother, my elbows hurt and it's gonna snow. My uncle has to top everybody. I've been farting all day. It's about to be a tsunami. And I'm an only child, so when you're an only child, everybody's always looking at you like you're the only option for grandkids. I was like, woo, I'm too old now for anything like, you have to be energetic to have kids. You have to be able to chase them around the room and beat them. I'm like, come over here so I can whoop you. Kids are smart. That would only work one time. And nowadays, these kids' names have gotten so out of control, I can't even pronounce half the names. My best friend's mother is an elementary school teacher. She came to me the other day with a kid's name written on a piece of paper and asked me, how would I pronounce this name? And the name was spelled L-A-A. I was like, La-A? La-A? She said, no, it's La-Dasha. When you get a La-Dasha in your classroom, there's just certain assumptions you can automatically make. La-Dasha's mother would never be at any of the PTA meetings. La-Dasha obviously does not know her father because two people could not have signed off on this level of ignorance. And La-Dasha will always have an attitude because she will never be able to find her name on a keychain. I was like, what's the mother's name? Semicolon Jones? We need a committee to approve babies' names. There should be 10 people who sit around a table taking applications. And if all 10 of these people don't approve this name, it shouldn't go down. And I want to be on the committee because I would save lives and careers. Because as soon as I saw the name Plaxico come across my desk, I'm like, I cannot approve this baby's name, because if I do, he will certainly grow up to shoot himself. We live in the D.C. area. It's depressing to live in D.C. if you're a sports fan, because all our teams suck. Our basketball team sucks, our baseball team sucks, our football team sucks. I had 2 Washington Redskins tickets on my dashboard. Somebody busted my window and put 2 Wizards tickets beside them. And a friend of mine called me the other day and asked me if I wanted to come over and watch the movie Precious. I would rather stab my eyeballs out with a rusty fork than to ever see that movie again. That was the most depressing, downtrodden movie I think I've ever seen in my life. For y'all who haven't seen the movie, I'm just gonna break down the script for you. Precious was a teenager who was molested by her mother and her father, had 2 kids. One of the kids had Down syndrome. Precious was illiterate, was 600 pounds, and had HIV. This movie should have lasted 4 minutes. The opening credits should have came on, Precious should have shot herself in the head. We all should have been in the car 5 minutes later going, that was real, that was real. That was real. There was no why anything like that needed to be made. And Oprah and Tyler Perry put their money behind that movie. I cannot believe Oprah is no longer, Oprah's talk show is over. Can y'all believe it? This woman made so much money. She made $1 billion just leaving. I said, woo! Oprah made so much money. I said, good. This woman is worth $3 billion. They said she was upset and she was gaining her weight back. If I had $3 billion, nothing could anger me. When you have that kind of money, you can create your own reality. You can buy a size 26 suit and have somebody sew a size 8 in there for you. And dare them to tell you you're not an 8. When you have $3 billion, you can pay somebody $20 an hour to slap the ham sandwich out your face. I'm like, bow, is that a ham sandwich? Bow, you want diabetes? Bow, is that a pickle? I would take that job. I have business cards, ham sandwich slapper outer. But I love comedy because I don't have coworkers. Because coworkers will mess up a good job. At every job, there's always one person, but if you could just pluck them out of the equation, your job would be sheer heaven. And if you don't know who that person is, it's you. And cubicles. Who came up with the idea to smash grown people in these little squares for 8 to 10 hours a day like they're being punished for something? I asked my old boss, I was like, how do you expect me to think outside of the box when you got me in a cube? If you want me to be creative, put me in a hexagon with a hot tub and some tequila and watch the creativity flow. 'Cause in a cubicle, you don't even have a door to slam. You want to throw a decent temper tantrum. You just got to stand up and shake your fist real hard so everybody know you pissed off. And I don't need my boss walking up on me while I'm hard at work watching YouTube. That's all everybody's doing at work anyway. My favorite YouTube clip is Antoine Dodson, the bed intruder. I cannot get enough of this. If I'm ever depressed, anything, I just go straight to YouTube and type in bed intruder. This was the funniest thing ever. This man took one isolated home invasion and turned it into a national epidemic. He said, hide your kids, hide your wives, hide your husbands. They raping everybody in here. I was like, who's raping husbands? I was like, I'm not even married, but if I were, I would sure volunteer. Please do not rape him. You know, rape me, because we can get over my rape. Ain't none of us ever gonna get over his rape. He wouldn't even be able to discipline the kids no more. He'd be like, go to bed. Oh, you wasn't that tough last week, Daddy, when that man was raping you. And it obliterated our whole family. And last week I went and bought a sandwich at a deli in New York. And the deli was crowded. The man tells me this, it was just a cold cut sub. The man tells me my bill is $14. I said, they raping everybody in here. He said, take this sandwich, please. Please, we don't want any trouble. But I'm still getting used to New York. This is a whole different world. I'm used to people, you know how you get used to watching people talk on the phone, they're on a Bluetooth, and they're talking to themselves, and you're like, okay, well, here, no Bluetooth. These crazy people just talking to themselves. No matter where I sit on the subway, the stankiest, most pig-penish one wants to sit beside me. I'm not used to New York. This is a whole new world for me. Then the other day I got off work at 2 in the morning and this grown man comes in the subway and he looks to the left, looks to the right. I'm thinking he's gonna mug somebody. No, he jumps the turnstile to save $2.50. I'm like, and I paid my $2.50 because I'm too fat to jump over that turnstile. But I'm on a mission. Some people train for a decathlon, some people train for a marathon, some people train for a 5K. I'm training for the turnstile jump.